myself Rajesh Bahadur Singh and I will teach you physics. This problem is based on vectors. So today's topic है वो है numericals on vectors. Okay. I have written some problem on the board. Here is total 4 problem. So we have to solve it. So let's start to solve the problems. Okay. So our first problem is find the scalar product of vector p and q. We have to find the scalar product of vector p and q. First of all, we see here this p is written in its component form and here q is also written in its component form. So we have to multiply p with q in a scalar form, okay, of their components. So here p dot q equal to Ex, Qx Ey, Qy and Pz, Qz. Here is the dot product of P dot Q and this is written in its component form. Here the value of Px is 3, Py is, Px is 0, and Py is 3, Pz is 4 and the value of Qx is 2, Qy is 0 because the j component is absent here in this, so Qy equal to 0 and Qz equal to 5. Okay. So we have find the value of Px, Py, Pz, Qx, Qy and Qz and put this in this upper equation. We can name this as an equation also. Okay. So put the value. After putting value, you get it 0 Px Qx 0 into 2 equal to 0, Py Qy 3 into 0 equal to 0 and Pz Qz, Pz equal to 4 and Qz equal to 5. It comes 5 4s the 20. So the scalar product of these two vector p and q is 20 and you can write it in its units which it belongs. Okay, so this question is solved. Here the scalar product of vector p, the value and which value is 3, say 4k and so on of q is 220 units. Again we have to solve problem number 2. Find b vector which should be added to a. So this problem is saying that we have to find the vector b and that vector b is added to this vector a. After adding it so as to get a unit vector along the x-axis, means after adding both a and b we get the resultant and the resultant is a unit vector along x-axis. Okay, so the value that is given, that is I plus 2j minus 3k, and the value of r is also given in this question. Read this question again. Find b which should be added to a so as to get a unit vector along x-axis. Means the resultant will be the unit vector along x-axis, and we know that if this is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, then the unit vector along this x-axis is I. Means the resultant will be I cap. Okay, so we have to find b. So we suppose that b equal to bx I cap, by j cap, bz k cap. Okay, then after considering this b vector, we add this component with this one. Okay, because here the vector a is also in a component form, and I have supposed the vector b is also in a component form. So we add only the components. Okay, so when we write r equal to a plus b, and the value of a plus b means we can add from here, because we have not more space in this board. Okay, so students, when we add the vector a with b, the component of I is here 1 and the component of I is here bx. So I should be common and we can write 1 plus bx. And similarly we can write these 1. Okay, here we make common this j and it will be 2 plus b bar. Okay, after that you should also add this component of a and to b. Okay, so it comes here bz minus 3 and k is common. Okay, then you know the value of r. The value of r is equal to I. Okay, let's compare the value. So I equal to I 1 plus bx, and j's component is here 0, so we can write 0 equal to 0 into j equal to j 2 plus b by 0 into k, because here there is no component of j and k, because you know that the unit vector is coming along x axis. Okay, so it will be bz minus 3k. Okay, so the value of this after comparing with this one, we got 1 plus bx equal to 1. It means bx equal to 0, and after that we compare this one. We know by plus 2 equal to 0, means by equal to minus 2. 2. And here the value of b minus z, bz minus 3 equal to also 0, then bz equal to 3. So we almost got the value of bx, by, bz, then we can make the vector b. So the value of vector b is, the component of phi is here 0, so we can write this and we write only the second and third, means j and k component. Okay, so by value is minus 2, means minus 2j, and the bz value is 3, so plus 3. Okay, so students, this is the answer, means this is the value of vector b after calculating as like this, which you have seen on the board. Okay, again we have to take a new chalk. Again here the problem number is 3. Here the problem is saying find the angle between the vectors a and b. So students, we have to find the angle. So for finding the angle, we have studied a formula. When there is two vectors, then we can know that vector a dot b means scalar product of vector a dot b is equal to ab cos theta, and here the value of cos theta will be vector a dot b by ab. Okay, so student, please tell me what will be the value of a dot b, means the scalar product of vector a and b. I am telling you, only the component is multiplied. You all of you know, in the scalar form, if the vector is written in the component form, then in scalar product its component is only multiplied. So let's find the value of a dot b. So from here we got 2 into minus 4, it comes minus 8. Here 3 into 2, it comes 6, and here minus 1 into plus 1, it comes minus 1 by AB. Here A is magnitude of A and here B is magnitude of B. So the magnitude of A will be 2 square plus 3 square and plus 1 square, and the magnitude of B is minus 4 square plus 2 square minus 1 square. After solving we get minus 3 on the upper part, and here it comes minus 14, and here it comes minus, under root 21. Okay. After this one, solving this, we put the value of under root 14 and under root 21. So under root 14 value is 3.74 and this value is 4.58. Okay. After simplifying this, we got the result, and the result is 0.1751, and this is cos theta. The value of cos theta is 0.1751. Then the value of theta will be cos inverse 0.1751. Here comes your answer. Okay, students. After that, the new problem arrives, and this is the problem number 4. The problem number 4 is saying the magnitude of P minus Q is P plus Q. Find angle between P and Q. Means in this problem, first of all, I want to say this, that the magnitude of P minus Q, the magnitude of P minus Q is P plus Q, is P plus Q. Okay? So, student, we have to solve this. We have to find only the angle, as similar as like problem number 3. So, here squaring both sides. We get, after squaring both sides, we get P square plus Q square minus 2P Q cos theta, and the value of this one is P square plus Q square plus 2P Q. Okay? Then solve it. P square Q square is on both sides, so it will be cancelled out. And after that, minus 2PQ cos theta. So minus 2PQ cos theta equal to 2PQ. PQ will be cancelled out, and 2 is also cancelled out. Here only will be cos theta equal to 1, and cos theta is equal to minus 1, and the value of theta is 180 degree. Okay, students? So, in this class, we have solved 4 problems. So, Bachu, bye-bye, tata. I will see you soon in a lecture that some other problem. Okay. So, bye-bye. Have a nice day.